Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the update for the S&P for today, Thursday, the 20th of March. Yes, so honestly, we did move higher as expected in this wave, possibly wave 4. But I have to tell you, as soon as we take these highs, these actual swing highs at 5,772, the probabilities increase that we move higher from here. And it would be a double zigzag in my view as a WXY structure. We have to see, because the price hit already in this retracement from our highs the 78.6, okay, and that probability also increase that it could be an ABC structure for B and we get another C wave to come. So this would be an ABC, an irregular ABC pattern. So that would be a flat pattern here, ABC. And the probabilities now is that this is already the low and we move higher from here in ABC structure. The problem is with that this move, it's a three-wave move definitely, but at the moment, it's normally this flat structure, okay, they should not extend over the 61.8 fib extension level. And let me just do one thing here. We'll check something. Let's see if we have the 61.8 here. Yeah, we slightly broke below it, so that's not a good sign at the moment. But it could still be WX, and then we have an ABC structure to the upside, because to the deepness of that pullback, it would fit more in a WXY double zigzag. So 5 waves, 3 waves, 5, 3, and 5, okay? So that would be the double zigzag pattern to the upside. If we break that, and then this wave 4 becomes less and less likely, okay? So that's the problem. In the scenario that this is the 4th wave, I want a direct seller from here. Or it's the wave 4 already is done here, and this is already the 5, and we're doing now this double zigzag pattern to the upside. Because in this wave 4 scenario, I don't want the price to break above the 38.2 again. We did reject it 3 times here, and I don't want to break above that 38.2 again. So that's at the moment a key decision pivot here, and I've marked it with a green line here, that whenever we come higher from here, the probabilities are higher to at least get to the 50 or 61.8 retracement level in a B or X wave. So that's at the moment the scenario, that if we go higher, we should form this X or B wave here, okay? If we continue lower directly now, this 4th wave goes here where it is, and we come down impulsively to the downside. But, as I told you before, this can still morph into a flat structure, okay? And then we see more downside here in this pullback, hold between the 61.8 and then come up impulsively to here. But this is also an unlikely scenario in this 4th wave, so then I would prefer the yellow scenario. The yellow scenario would become more weighting than the white scenario, and then the white wave 4 goes here, the 3 goes here, and this is kind of an ending diagonal here, something, or at least in the 1st wave here in the diagonal pattern. So that would be like this then, but for now I leave it here. If the price takes out the 38.2 again, the scenario increases that we're going to reach the yellow support resistance area, okay? And from here, I do at least expect another move, because if this is the yellow scenario, we have, instead of the minor ABC structure, we have a so-called, in the minor degree, W, X, and the Y wave. Okay, the Y wave is the 3-wave move, and the scenario then would be the shift to the upside in the B or X wave right now, and then continue to the downside. In the white scenario, I have put up the fib extension levels, and you see that only a break below the 78.6 here at 5,606 would increase the direct sell-off here, and therefore I brought up the 100% extension at 5,522. So that would be a target where the price then could reverse to the upside in intermediate wave B. But this is something I'm going to talk about in the weekly update when I have a little bit more time. But for now, please be focused here. We need a break either above the green line, which is already also the 38.2 for higher prices in the yellow support area, or we could expect a direct sell-off here in an impulse to the downside to the 100% extension level. Good, so that's actually really it. I can only, just 1 second, I'm going to remove all my drawings here. I can only now bring up the, what could be very interesting is the volume profile area here right now. So we still, and that's, that's phenomenal, okay? So the value area still has not shifted. Value area low is still at 5,922. And see, we're still trading in kind of low volume areas. And we never retested, I mean, we retested value area low here, but the first real volume spike again comes to the upside starting at this volume node here at 5,900 around. And the next support volume wise, but it's also very weak, is starting at 5,678. And see, this is also very, very incredible, in line with the 78.6 here. So when we break that 78.6, in my view, at 5,677, the probabilities increase that become lower. Before, we only have these two support areas, 61.8 and 78.6, as talked about before. But I think that's honestly it. Okay, so be prepared for these both scenarios. And what else to add? I cannot count this as a double, as a 1-2-1-2 setup right now. If this is the case, and this is somehow more major low, but I don't want to talk about that right now. It's just, it doesn't fit, okay? So I'm expecting either a direct sell-off here or our double zigzag pattern to the upside, okay? And that's the update for now. And if you really like the update, just leave a comment and subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. So I would really appreciate that. And I wish everybody a nice evening. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.